No. No, 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 no. I just want to record this at the same time, so I'm just checking something on my PC. But here's a mildly different stream from me. There we go. And there we go. That looks live. Almost. But yeah, I really wanted to get back into some Breath of the Wild. And said I may as well do it live. Because why not? And I haven't played this in about 2 years. So this is going to be me getting the absolute ever-loving stuff knocked out of me. Because I'm trying to send master mode. If anyone hasn't seen this game, you missed out a lot. And if you haven't seen this in master mode, yeah, it is difficult. Definitely difficult. But yeah, like I said, I really wanted to get back into playing this for quite a while. And said, why not do it live? This could be a very bad idea, actually. I'm kind of sort of forgetting how difficult the master mode was. And with this... Hey, cool. Who wins? That's really cool. I know I haven't done a fair bit of Asphalt 9 stuff in the last few days. I'll have the Acura car hunt. I'll be trying a video up tomorrow or so on that one. But like, yeah, the game at the moment is just kind of not in a great place on any version, I think. It kind of sucks a small bit. So yeah, I've been playing some other bits and pieces, recorded a few indie games, and yeah, wanted to have a blast at this. It's been a while since I played this, and I definitely had a smaller screen the last time I did. Yeah, like, I tried playing through some of the Drive Syndicate, and I got as far as Mountain Cat 4. That's on the, like, in Mountain Cat 4 is the one where you have to firstly do 500 races or else pay a tenner, and nope, I just not. Quite a lot of people on the Switch, on like my Discord server, were talking about the fact that, like, I don't know, this seems like they're just trying to get rid of some people from there. Like, as if they're trying to get rid of the old stock of players to maybe get in new people. Because, like, I don't know if you've seen the next car hunt. It's the VW Concept XL car, that D-Class thing. Like, that's the car hunt that's starting off tomorrow. Yay! But like, long-term players of the game are absolutely, I don't know. It, like I said, it seems like they're just trying to get rid of us and get in new people to sell DLC stuff to. Ooh. One thing I remember straight away with this game that I only found out a while into it. Change jump button, yes. Fix minimap, yes. Yo, Howard. And yeah, I said I'd like do this one live because it's one of the weird games where I'm sure there's some people as well who have like found things completely that I didn't in this. So if there's anyone who's like a veteran of Breath of the Wild, I said I would like open up to suggestions and stuff. Like, the start of this game is pretty limiting in terms of what you can actually kind of do. Admittedly, it's sort of different in Master Mode because, yeah, it's absolutely nightmarishly hard, which I absolutely loved. Like, the game is already difficult enough, but the Master Mode DLC is amazingly difficult. And especially given the fact that I've not played this in 2 years. So there might be a small few deaths. One thing I did love with this is the fact that if you open a chest from the front without shoes, he just opens it. If you do it from the back, I do love just the amount of extra animation stuff that they added into the game. Just even tiny things like that. Like if you've got boots on, he doesn't hurt his foot off it, but yeah. It's just the tiny things that were in this game. Close! My streams have to be PG. I don't think there's anything in these. Like, as much as the game is open world, the start of it is sort of limiting. Hopefully people are in places as well where they're staying relatively safe at the moment. I know, say, yeah, the thing that people don't talk about too much on YouTube because it gets things demonetized. I'm on 900 subs, so I can't get demonetized. Yay! But yeah, our cases at the moment look like that. So that's not good. Staying inside for the win. Oh man. I'd kind of forgotten how nice this game looks. And yeah, like the first time I played this, I definitely did not. I played quite a lot of it on the handheld screen. It was definitely a kind of an instant showcase for what the Switch was capable of. Yo, Joe. I hope you're having a cool evening, or morning, or day, depending on where you are. It's 12 minutes to 11 here. But I'm going to play this at least until the point where I can... I want to try and get off of the Great Plateau. I genuinely am not sure as to how difficult this was, because it's been ages since I played. Ah! Tugboat! Yo! Yeah, I know that people like streaming games and stuff tends to be something more done on Twitch, and at the start I did stream some stuff to Twitch when I was doing a few of the indie games, and the chat there was slightly weirder than it is on YouTube. And at the same time, I'm also on like 900 subs, so I'm trying to do more stuff on YouTube to try to get closer to 1k, which would be cool. But especially since I'm yeah, quite indoors now. Yeah, indeed. It's just like, I do like Twitch's kind of interface and stuff, and it's very different. But at the same time, when I'm on like so relatively few subs, yeah, I do want to just try and see. Like I said, I can just try and focus on one channel rather than spreading the storm around the place. I am an absolute like collecting nutter as well when it comes to this game. So not exactly the fastest. Like, this isn't gonna be a speed run. I do love, like, if you haven't played this game, the your character constantly makes sound. And yeah, in the bottom right hand corner you have, it's behind my head. But yeah, there is a sound representing bar thing, which shows just how much noise that Link is making while you're walking around the place. Hence the incredibly slow walking to here to try and collect me some lizards. Oh, there wasn't one there. Or he flew away. But yeah, if you make too much noise, stuff just flies away. And yeah, 1k would be cool. 50k would be cool. Whichever. I'm like, just, yeah, like I said, I'm just like doing stuff on YouTube till effectively I did it because I didn't want the Elgato that I bought before. Splatoon. That's on special offer at the moment for 30% off. So there should be like influx of more people into Splatoon in the next while. Be cool if they did another Splatfest and that. I know they do them, like, they said they had a final one, but at the same time they do them every now and again. My hours in that were pretty high, but like 195-ish, I think was my hours. Asphalt 9 is... I wouldn't say it's... As much as I play it, Asphalt 9 is not my favorite Nintendo Switch game. Not by a long shot. There are far more... 2 apples. But yeah, there are far more... I know this guy gives out to you if you pick up his apple and torch, but... I don't really want the... I do want the apple and the torch anyway. At least you don't get called thief for the entire rest of the game. More than 3k. I wonder, is it higher than my Asphalt time? In Splatoon, you mean? And is it Splatfest tomorrow? Really? I did not actually know about that. That's awesome. Thank you. I'll have to check that out. I know you get pointed towards the Temple of Time, but I don't think... Yeah, I don't think I have to go there. And... apple! I love the shock of just like... took my apple. I know this game, like, for such an open world game, it absolutely blew me away the fact that this was on effectively a handheld. Obviously to set things on fire. Whoa. Whoa. That is a very cool amount of hours. You definitely got your 60 euros worth out of that. And your like 20 euros or so for the online play. Switch and handheld is awesome for certain games. Oh. But yeah. Oh, I know that there's enemies and stuff down here straight away. And a chicken. Metal Gear Solid, eat your heart out. I love this game. The I was going to say the controls for they're like riding a bike, but I didn't have difficulty climbing a tree. There's a third apple there. Never mind. But yeah, like I am playing this on master mode, the higher difficulty. Like at the start of the game, if you're trying that one out, you kind of need to get as many resources as you pretty much can. Hey. I think you should never be afraid to use of in this. Uh-oh. Enemies hate water. I love like the fact that yo, Chippy man. Yeah, this is arguably for me one of the best games ever. Like, uh, Asphalt 9 is not the only car racing game that I play. No, but it's the only one that I play at the moment. Like, I play an absolute ton of, say, Forza. I played through the majority of the Forza titles. Just remember, there's a seed thing you can get back here. But yeah, I played through the majority of the Forza games. Gran Turismo will probably get me to buy PlayStation 5, maybe. Asphalt 9 is just really terrible at the moment, Chippy. I'm just having no fun playing it. So that's why I said I'd finish 2 games. Yeah, it's just play other stuff like Trackmania is the one that I actually kind of prefer to watch some stuff in that rather than play it. It's weird. Like, most games I love to play myself, but no, like, Trackmania is one that I thought there was more fish here. And I don't want to drown. But yeah, Trackmania is one of those ones that's like, it's really cool to watch, like some of the creative tracks and stuff especially. But it wasn't, like, I tend to generally play racing games where it's kind of more realistic slightly. Yeah, it's kind of a pain to, like, I don't know, it's really cool looking, but I don't quite enjoy that style of gameplay. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I'm trying to think. I don't know, you don't have to. No, you just have to go to the first shrine. There is a bow up here. Yeah, you don't know. Oh, Scott Pilgrim. I still actually have a PlayStation 3, and I'm really happy the fact that PS3 has that game installed on it. If you have a Switch, by the way, and you haven't picked up this title, for anyone who watches this stream, actually, there is no other game as good as this, I think. Like, and I mean that, like, against all other games. It is just one of those ones that, like, at the start especially, like, I kind of prefer games like this at the start when you're really, really in a bad way for kind of like resources and yeah, being able to like basically be killed by anything. Ants! Now flee! Yeah. But like the enemy in this, or for some of the enemies, they're not exactly the brightest. Which is kind of useful because if they hit you on master mode, you're kind of like, you're effectively gonna just die very, very quickly. But like the cool thing with this one is that yeah, they added in like loads more actual but yeah, there's loads more actual enemy kind of strongholds and stuff in the Master Quest. No, 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 no. I think like the main beef people had with this game was just the fact that stuff breaks if you use it, but like you can have yeah. My save file through like the first year of the Switch is pretty much just Breath of the Wild, but the like I did not delete my original save file to make this stream, so I actually created. If you want to make new save files in the game, you can do it by just make a new profile on your Switch, and then yeah, just actually use those profiles to just use those profiles and play the game. Hello, Frock. But like the weird thing is I was talking to a mate of mine recently about this game, and like he was telling me about a place where he had been in it, which I could not for the life of me think. Like I know effectively that he was never there. It was he was in a place with like a mountain where there was like horse ghosts and stuff around the place in there, and I was just like, yeah, I've never seen that at all in like 500 hours of play. I have no idea where he was talking about. And then I started to tell him about the quest where you have to like build a house first, and then you get a quest to build a town. And yeah, he had never ever stealth. But yeah, he had never ever done that stuff to actually build the house or build the town, or he didn't have a clue what I was talking about. Which I think was really cool. The fact that like, yeah, you effectively can have like a completely different experience in playing like this such a gigantic game. I also spoke to a couple of people who've got this game and then played it like from a player's guide, who just went and got all of the quests done and all the shrines done. Hey, that is definitely not the way I would advise playing through this. Still don't have a release date for Breath of the Wild 2 on the Switch, actually. And yeah, like for a lot of these kind of cutscenes and stuff, the first time I seen all of this was as a handheld, which is cool. But like this game really is a showcase graphically, just as well as the actual like, yeah, just as well as the gameplay being amazing. And yeah, if there was anyone wondering as to why I'm being so cautious in playing this, and if you haven't played this in Master Mode before, that's the reason why there's floating platforms out there, and also because I do not want to get destroyed. My memories of the start of Master Mode is pretty much anytime you go into combat with something, you die. And you need to have an excessive amount of weapons to be able to kill stuff. You have to use like trickery to basically kill anything at the start. So knocking enemies into water is one way of doing it, or reflecting shots with the perfectly timed shield reflect. As much as the game is like crazy open world and like doesn't hold your hand too much, it's more a case of while you're on the plateau, there is quite a lot of story beats and stuff just to kind of tell you what had been going on. Pretty awesome the fact as well that like it's possible. Well, I don't know how I'd take it, but yeah, it's possible to just run to Ganon and try and kill him. Not too advisable, but possible. It's weird playing this without the paraglider. If you haven't played this game, you get like yeah, you get like a glider thing. Yo, Ivan. And yeah, I'd say anyone who's played this game probably would love it. Or definitely like having played it. It is really like one of those ones that yeah, will kind of stick with people. It's a bit of a shame really, because it would be awesome to be able to forget this game and go back and play it like fresh. But yeah, I don't think that would be quite possible to forget some of the stuff that's in this. I'm just checking something on stream a sec. Doo-doo-doo. Hey. A weird start when you actually know the fact that like that's the king. And he kind of puts up a Link being a bit I want to say lippy, but annoying at the start of the game. Sure, King. I want to go to the castle and get my ass kicked by Ganon. But yeah, it is like, it's pretty much, if you haven't played this, it's like a tutorial for the start of the game, where it just teaches you the very, very basic moves. Give paraglider. But once you get free from this, then it's pretty much free to effectively do whatever you want. Effectively, yeah, you can go anywhere, especially with the aid of like food. So like even if you don't, is there nothing to do in Asphalt this week? James, I genuinely think they're trying to get rid of players. I honestly think like it's an odd move, but I think they are just trying to clear out some of the older players and pick up people who have just got a Switch at Christmas time. Because if you think about it, I missed what he said. If you think about it, like us players who have like 4K cars and stuff like that, like say a Chiron and things, like we at the moment are very off-putting for new players. And yeah, I was taking a look into it. Back in 2018, there was a massive like thing of people leaving Asphalt then as well, because before it came to the Switch, there was apparently like a no donate movement against Asphalt. And yeah, it genuinely looked like people were trying to, like they were just losing viewers or losing players. And yeah, it was just a case of like, at the time, there was even worry that the no donate movement would go into Asphalt on the Switch. But like effectively, all the people who were doing that quit the game. Wait, does he give me the go on fetch the treasure? All right. Yeah. But yeah, it was just a case of like that game went really, really bad and downhill, and they claimed to want to fix stuff then. That was 2018. Then the Switch version came out and there was promises that it would never be that bad kind of thing. And now it's horrific. And it's horrific on both versions as well. I don't know, it sounds strange to want to get rid of a player base, but if you think about it, like I was saying, like to a new player coming into the game right now, like yeah, the players who've got like really powerful cars are just absolutely completely off-putting. Like No loot from that thing. Even the multiplayer seasons that are in this week in Asphalt are terrible. They're just like pretty much no rewards for doing them. I think the Zenvo one ends tomorrow, but yeah, it's like 70 or so tokens. If you haven't seen the game before as well, by the way, doing that across grass is just to try to get those 2 insects. They are awesome as material for creating elixirs, especially the energizing thing. Gives you back stamina, which allows you to climb indefinitely even at the start of the game. Oh, that was one of the things as well. I didn't have the DLC. The first time I played through this. Awesome. Ruby. How completely useless. It's awesome that like the entire world in this game is just like covered in like locked up magic waiting for Link to awaken to go and collect. I haven't actually played the was it Calamity Ganon, the new. Wait, see the announcement? Are you talking about the Volkswagen concept car hunt for tomorrow? Yeah. Absolutely, like another week of nothing to do, kind of. But like that's what I'm saying, as in for players who have played the game a long time, like everyone will have that car golded. But for new players, that car is good. That's a car, right? That's what I'm saying. Like it does seem like they're genuinely trying to get rid of some of the actual older people, which is terrible. And like it's a really bad business practice, in my opinion. But if it works for them, I guess the only way to kind of get around that is just like, yeah, don't get off put by those things, but just go and play other video games for a week or so while this other things. I've actually forgotten the buttons to use the abilities. Ah, there's that sound effect. It's also with this game though the fact that like you get the core abilities so quickly in the game, but then the rest of the stuff is just like increasing your hearts and stamina. I know from experience that you can flatten yourself with these boxes. Hello, enemy. Hi. Here's a box. You like box? What? Don't shoot me! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! No! Where's my box? When life gives you lemons, use a giant metal box to punch life in the face with it. Oh. Wait. Giant metal box being my undoing. Is there any other reason to be in here? These these shrines have like two icons on them as well. Well, they have a icon. It's just basically the treasure chest, which lets you know the fact that there's items to be had. So I'm just trying to find as many items as possible at the start of the game, because like, yeah, you really need to have... How on earth did I miss something? Or maybe there isn't a chest in this one? There was like chests in every place, or that it would show up as not complete. I shall revisit. Ah. Hello. I'm sure this was incredibly worth it. Well, like pretty much everything at the start is. Yay, bow. I don't have any arrows, but yay, bow. Can I use a bow? No, so without arrows you can't use the bullet timey thing? Useful. These things always kind of weirded me out a small bit. It's like they're waiting in stasis for Link to come along and get the spirit orb. Cool effect. But yeah, it's like when you touch them or open their stasis things, they wither away and die. So this thing was perfectly alive until Link comes along and then he kills it. Not sure if good guy. I haven't played it, Ivan. I actually have the cartridge for Hyrule Warriors, the Definitive Edition game, and I only played the very start of that. I like those Dynasty, like it's just another Dynasty Warriors-y type game, as in like where it's you versus hundreds of guys. I like those kind of games, but when it comes to like this, I really just kind of want like Breath of the Wild to be its own thing. Like, yeah, Hyrule Warriors definitely didn't excite me that much. Like, it was cool just running around the place for a bit, but at the same time, just not my kind of game. I don't know, like the stealth, collecting, building kind of elements of this are really kind of what drew me to play it loads. Paraglider, give. Paraglider. Finish speaking, paraglider. I would make for a very impatient Link in all of the games ever. Just think, the item though, give me the item. I need to leave. I like it was like, oh, that thing was alive for 100 years, trapped away inside in this temple. And you killed it, Link. I don't know, Breath of the Wild 2. The other one that we haven't heard anything from in ages is Metroid Prime. Like, Metroid Prime 4 was shown off, and apparently they like had to put back the production of it to the very start. Oh. All options in this game with this guy should just have the option of saying paraglider. But yeah, the Metroid Prime games would be like, the one thing I'd say they'll do is they'll show something with Metroid Prime, and then they'll probably release that trilogy that was on the Wii. It's the same. I found it weird that they released Pikmin 3, but not like 1 and 2. Yeah, they changed the studio, but also they chucked out apparently everything that they had done with it. They went back to like step 1. Oh, he's just explaining fast travel. Yes. Fast travel is magical. It's always weird in video games when a character is like, there's this weird video game mechanic. At least I think there is. Yay, I've got 1 arrow. Come. And yay, now I don't hurt my feet when I kick things. It'll be awesome though when it does come out. Like, if you haven't played Metroid Prime on the GameCube or even the Wii version of the game, like, those are really, really cool. Like, just absolutely, like that GameCube game. Like, I got that at the same time as friends of mine were picking up like the first Halo, and like the first Halo was cool, but I genuinely don't think it was as cool as Metroid was. Fish, more than 1 arrow. I think I'm ready for Ganon now. I need my ninja outfit. There's like a set of gear that you can get in this game if you haven't played it or haven't played it that much. The gear lets you effectively run around the place and never make noise. And yeah, like once you have that, this game becomes an awful lot easier. Like, I use that effectively 99% of my gameplay in this, just because when you're not making sound in this game, collecting items and doing general everything is good. I only nearly walked into the tower. Now one of the Kurok things in the background. But like, the Switch is kind of like in a crazy path at the moment with sales. I don't know if you noticed over Christmas, but like in the month of December, the Switch sold around 6 million consoles. Like, I was doing 1.3 million every single week. I love these little guys. Like, you need the seeds that those guys give to give you upgrades to how many weapons, shields, and bows you can hold. But you don't actually meet the person who does them for ages and ages through this game. So, like, you can't actually, like, you can collect the seed item that you need, but you can't. Frog, come here. Oh my god. I'm going to enjoy cooking this frog. Thank you. Like, with the complaints that everyone had as well, and they said, like, as soon as you use items, they effectively break. If you have a sword, 25 months at #1 position. That's crazy. Are you just laughing as well? I seen, like, on the sales site that I look at, the PlayStation 4 is coming close to selling more than that new Xbox console, which is probably not so good for Microsoft. Like the Switch is outselling them both by a mile, but still, it's kind of funny that like last generation's PlayStation is giving the dang it. I know, like, you don't need to come in here for items, but there's a thing you can get if you have a meat item from this area. Come back, fireflies. Although actually, without the bombs, I'm not even sure how I would kill the... Damn it. Right, so I needed one of those boars. I wish you could like turn off the tips in this as well, because like at the start of the game, every single item you get is like, that's this item, that's this item, that's this item. It's like, oh, awesome. The sunset fireflies, they're not really too useful for they're not too useful for like the stuff they create, but they are really good for they're really good for selling stuff. One thing that's cool in this game as well, like, because yeah, you can use a torch with there and light it, but you can also like light arrow like that. Nice shortcut to being able to like just light a fire quickly in this. Like there's some stuff that are just like really handy little shortcuts and things. Any plans to stream playing with sauce? Maybe Mario Kart or Smash. Ziggy and myself played some Smash on like just between each other. And that game is cool, but it was very difficult to try and set up a room. But it would be cool. It's just the fact that like that's one thing that Nintendo is a small bit strange with, is just like being able to just create rooms with random people. I'd have to just take a look into it, but I'd be very interested, definitely, because while Smash Ultimate isn't like my favorite one of the Smash Bros games, it is really good, and I do like... There we go. Yeah, I do really like the Smash Bros games. But like, I wonder, would... See... I'm guessing the fact that if you have that game without the DLC, that you can still play it, because like say my version of Smash Bros is, yeah, I've got all the DLC characters and stuff in it, but I'm guessing if people can't, that they would still be able to just jump in and play. Oh no. Seriously, the main thing I want from here is boars. Just one boar. But without the stealth armor, they're a bit of a pain, and without bombs to kill them straight away. Like they're a bit of a nightmare to try to get up close to. Just to get one piece of armor, I may actually just leave it off. I'll see. I'll work my way back down through. But I'm not going to want to spend too many arrows, say, for example, trying to kill them because I have so few resources at the start of the game. Oh. Another one of those like weirdly useful tools. Flint, put it down and you can like spark up a fire on something. Game has been surprisingly like fair at not killing me yet, but I haven't really come across any too many lines of enemies. I've just been kind of like avoiding them. But like that's one of the cool things with Breath of the Wild, just the ability to like stealth through a lot of the game. And just to make use out of like the crafting mechanics and stuff to try to do what you can to stay safe. But like I'm sure, like say some people have probably played this game in completely different ways to the way that I do. Wow. I hate boars. I will get bombs and I will come back and kill every single boar in this forest. Just hold a vengeance against boars forever. Declining to give me meat. My thing is, even my bow is just shockingly terrible, so I don't really have the ability to like lay into something and kill it. Like not that will just run away. I'll just leave him. Uh-oh. They're trying to kill a boar. Ooh, and a club. Uh-oh. Kill a boar. Arrow. Uh-oh. Boar. I so can't afford to get like shot by them because on master mode that's pretty much nearly a one-hit kill. Arrow. I wonder will they actually kill that boar, and if so, will it yield meat? Yeah, I'm good. Oh, I'm just gonna hit to get bombs. Like, you can get extra items from camps like that, but with only magnesis, the ability to like move metal things, it would be very difficult to actually defeat a bunch of enemies without like spending effectively all the weapons and stuff that I have. I know you can get like the first items pretty much in any order, but I said I'd pick up this one first, but it's not really that useful because like it's the ability to move metal, but that only comes into play when there is metal present. Whereas the bombs are pretty much just universally useful through a load of different. Yeah, like I would have been able to make use of them to kill a boar. Like, while this game is very, very difficult as well with the master mode, it is pretty awesome the fact that... Oh. 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 Handy. Free loot. A bad time in the morning for enemies to spawn. But like, if people have played this game and didn't come back to it after the DLC came out for the Master Mode, like if you kind of got to a point in it where you could effectively kill any of the Lionels and the other enemies, like it would be worth taking a look at the game with the extra DLC attached, because it does make it like so challenging. Like if you haven't played, if you've only played the base version of the game, and you're kind of wondering as to why I'm completely avoiding conflict with stuff, yeah, it genuinely, like, it's so costly in terms of resources to do it. And not only do enemies hit harder, they also have tons more health, and as soon as you go out of combat with them for even a couple of seconds, you get that regeneration thing starts to happen to them. So in that regard, even doing things like stunning them with bombs and stuff like that, like you do have to chain knock enemies around the place with bombs, even if you want to try to do damage to them. I know some of... Yay. Haven't got a shield yet. I can't do anything about those. I thought there was like some shields that you could get in this area, just to give you a chance against those things. Been a while since I played Mario Kart actually as well. I wonder, is there a lot of people still playing that online? Because of the fact, I suppose with like a million new players to the Switch every like week, there's going to be like quite a few more players incoming to all games. Might be worth taking a look back. I suppose that's why they're probably doing the Splatfest as well this weekend. Just because of like people coming into those games, and also that game being 30% off at the moment. Yay, problem trial. Actually getting items that I can use. But like, yeah, the start of this game is kind of like just that tutorial where you're kind of locked into do certain things. You can't deviate too much from like the plan. It's challenging. You just have to do things a bit more carefully. Ford's GT is strong. I disagree with your name entirely, by the way. It's strong in a straight line. Maybe. Are you supposed to actually get it's supposed to get a buff? Whereby it'll like be able to handle slightly. Aw. Immediately hit with the fact that I can only hold 2 items, pretty much. Item. Disappointing. Break a wall in Zelda and don't hear the jingle. Brilliant. Ah! Been really enjoying playing through Pikmin 3 as well on the Switch. Like, the one thing I'll say about it, and I was talking to somebody else who had it on the Wii U, is the fact that if you play that on the Wii U, it's almost exactly the same game on the Switch. Which is a shame. Like, it's called Deluxe, but there isn't really that much, apparently, that wasn't on the Wii U original. I guess they just probably take for granted that, like, nobody played it on the Wii U. Yay! More gems. There's a puzzle piece inside here, like that ball. You use those in most other puzzles, but there's no need for it in this. I think it's just to, like, show the player the physics mechanics. But, like, that is an actual puzzle piece. Great. Lock and load. In A9. That car is cool. Like, I do like the 4GT for a certain few things, but yeah, it's like in a multiplayer gamer, so it's just really, really weak because of the fact that, like, people will just bump into you. Spirit Orb 2. I'm halfway off this plateau. Give Spirit Orb, die. I've wondered if the fact that, like, Link has been sent around on this quest to go and kill people. I guess you could even say that about Breath of the Wild, technically, since it was made for the Wii U. But the Wii U version of this game, like, runs like dog. Yeah, runs like an A9, basically. Really poorly around corners and frame rates. Yeah. I want to get a shield. Give me just one shield. If you haven't played the master mode as well and know how to kill those things, in master mode they have a tendency to do a thing where they delay their shot, so they'll, like, charge it up, and then just before they would let out a blast, they actually pause for a second and then fire the blast. On master mode, it's pretty much dead if they do it. Unless you're ready to, like, immediately try and block it back a second time. But yeah, I thought there was, like, some rusted shields and stuff around this area. Or that I would at least have found one by now. I at least get to loot all of these bodies. That's one of those things where I'm pretty hopeful that I remember exactly how to time that, because that's a That's a kind of needed skill in this game. You can like kill those sentinel things with a single deflection. Wow. But it's not easy. And yeah, one of the lovely things added in here to the master mode in Breath of the Wild. I don't think he's here. I'm fairly confident he's not here on the in the base version, like, of this. Duh. And I did put as well the fact that, like, in the tags for this, kill Lionel Branch. Sure. Take that. Ah. These guys I'll take on with a branch. No butter. Come here. Oh, why do I have a feeling he was going to go that way? Oh, he had a shield. Oh. See, like, they start to regenerate their health even, like, while just... Thanks for your bow. Oh! Given the fact it's actually a challenge to kill, like, even the basic enemies in the game. I think that Lionel back there as well is like one of the white ones. It would be pretty fun to try to do that with absolutely nothing. It's also got one of the heavy metal club things that can have like up to 100 attack power. Apple. Bees. Oh yeah. Wood. Vital for building a town later in the game. Which is something you can actually miss doing. It's kind of crazy that there's like so much stuff to do in this game. I do genuinely think that, like, as much as I've spent like hundreds of hours in this world, I have a feeling that it's still possible that there's entire areas that I have not been to. Like, just because everything is so filled with like different items and stuff, from like areas where there's like foods and stuff growing, because I mapped out like a bunch of areas where you can get like stamina. Yeah, like these stamina mushrooms are pretty cool, but there's the version of like a stamina item where you get stuff added onto your bar, and like those things are absolutely amazing for when you're going adventuring in this. And just generally, like, yeah, there's some areas where you can get like hundreds of them, like just inside in different area in hidden little alcoves. And like all of the items in this as well, like, say even the rush rooms, like there is uses for them other than just like cook them up. So some of the outfits and stuff later on in the game need like a certain number of the things. So it kind of like honey is one of the ones where I know that later on in the game there's like a set of armor where you need like to put 5 honeys I think into each piece of it to upgrade it. And yeah, if you don't have those, it can be quite a hunt to go back through the game and get them. Pot lid. That's kind of a shield. Sort of. It is crazy though, the fact that like you can kill some of the harder enemies in the game with a pot lid. That's dude's book about like wanting meat, fish, and the spicy thing. The only meat that I actually have is from birds. And I don't think that counts. I think it has to actually be those boar things that I couldn't kill. But no matter. I'm just gonna actually like avoid needing to get that by cooking up the stuff. No items. Yeah, like cooking is one of the things in this game as well that's like absolutely essential to kind of get your head around fairly fast. Just the fact that I've never mixed monster parts with food, and yeah, never mix like food and insects and stuff together. Spicy. But like, yeah, you can get spicy peppers from around here, but you need to go up to the favorite car. See, what was always kind of like poster car thing for me was the Ferrari F40. So that probably, but in Asphalt that is a C-class car, which is a real shame to actually have. Unfortunately, the car that you'll see me driving in real life is a Fiat 500, which is a really awesome sports car with 63 brake horsepower. Most certainly would not be a favorite car, but it is awesome for one thing. You can like restart it if it stalls with a press of the clutch, which is cool. It was useful as well for once getting stuck on a beach, and myself and our brother were able to actually pick up the car engine, pick up the car by the front wheels and lift it out of the sand and walk it back away from where it had gotten stuck. I think I have Summer Wing, yeah. Make you feel warm and fuzzy. Awesome. Because like you do have to go into an area towards the start of the game where you are going to get frozen if you don't have like some heat elixirs and stuff. And it's just easier to be able to get prepped for that early as possible. It's like really cool, and like the new model of it is a case of like when this car is stalled, all you have to do is like literally press the clutch and the engine just will restart itself. Like you don't have to touch the key. Not like a great driver should be stalling cars. Gotcha. That's a bit creepy, mate. Why don't you take a rest on my bed if you need to? No, I'm good. Sleeping in a proper bed should rejuvenate you. I just see an apple fly over my head. Well, I guess one of those games where when this first came out, I think I literally... Please fall right. Awesome. But yeah, I literally spent like days playing this. Like as in entire days. Climbing and stuff like this is not good for somebody with a fear of heights. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Ah! Uh-oh. Do be moderately careful here. I know, like, I can get... Ah! Shoot. Bye! Oh, dude. If you can't play fair, play with bombs. So many things are on the place at the start of this game, like the like fire gyroscope controls. No. But yeah, there's so many things around the start of this game that, like, fire arrows, bomb arrows, and ice arrows and stuff, like, they're really useful, but not so much at the start of the game. Like, they're very good for helping with puzzles, I find, later on in the game. Sound mechanic everybody love with this game. Loads of climbing. I really... Oh my god. Why? I was just gonna say, I really enjoy the climbing and discovery elements of this game, and then I slipped off a rock. Maybe less so. But no, I just, like... I didn't, like... When people complain about this game and stuff like the weapons breaking and the climbing taking, like, time to do, I just genuinely kind of... Yeah, I didn't quite get the complaints a small bit. Uh-oh. Like, especially when you can, like, get around most of the problems that are in... Well, I say problems. You can get around most of the challenges in the game just by doing things like actually taking, like, stamina elixirs and stuff like that. Oh, no. I just remember, is there... I know, like... I'm pretty sure it's the one of the trials that's on top of this. It's the freezing... What's it called? Cryosis or so trial? But yeah, like later on in this game, you do get the climbing set. And if you have the full set of that gear... and you upgrade the 3 of them, if people haven't gone and like got those, they're amazing because you get the ability to do that lunge thing up mountains that Link can do. But when you do it, it doesn't take stamina to actually do the jump. So you can scale up really, really giant mountains very, very quickly. I hear enemies, but I do not see them. Oh! What the? So speaking of why the climbing is really good. Oh, where's that actually? I'm trying to think, when is that actually going to spawn me back to? No, 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 jump down off tree. Oh my god. Alright, so the game... Oh, thank god. This game is incredibly fair. Oh, I should have cooked some of those fast-eating lizard things. God damn it. Ah. Yo, food truck mate, how are we getting on? I just said, I'm pretty sure that was the first time I died. Yeah, and it was to my own stupidity of slipping off a rock. Ah. Yeah, indeed. Just playing master mode of Master Quest in Breath of the Wild at the effectively still very start of the game. That's it. I kind of, I don't want to say sick of Asphalt 9 Legends, but a little bit sick of Asphalt 9 Legends. Just for this week or two, I'm just kind of giving it a break. Like I said, there's a Acura car hunt to do tomorrow, which is kind of cool. While I have that car golded, at least I'm going to do something just for the sake of using tickets and stuff. And yeah, it was pointed out to me the fact that I did mention before that doing a car hunt with a gold car isn't exactly the nicest of things for other people in the community. But at the same time, like, my feelings towards Asphalt at the moment are generally less positive than usual. I'd still, like... Yeah, I like to be as positive as possible about things, but like the state the game is in at the moment is really, really not good. And it seems to be kind of like deliberately generally not good. And that kind of boils over a bit into the community, as in like people are less likely to be nice and kind to each other. I'm going to save my game because I do not want to fall down and have to just climb again. There's only so many times that you can climb up a cliff, and I can't actually even see above that. I mentioned this a few times when it comes to some of my Asphalt videos that might be mentioned, but I do think I probably played the Switch on one of the larger screens that like people might use. But yeah, it's so gorgeous for a game like this. If it's visible in shot, yeah. I played the Switch always on a projector. So, like, this game on 160 inches is just... Yeah. Oh, there was something I'd wanted to do, actually. That's like one of the kind of really cool mechanics that they added into this game. Is the ability to pin off stuff that you want to visit afterwards. And like the map is really, really great. RIP. Thank you, Cliff. Yeah, just the ability to change those then into stamps. So like, yeah, use a star stamp for something that I absolutely have to go to, which would be the towers, just so that when I'm closer to them or in their area, it can make it kind of easier to find the right direction. Because sometimes, like, it sounds obvious when you're like, when you can see them like this, that oh, you'd be able to see those things if you're close to them, but it's really not. Sometimes when you're like, say in Death Mountain, when you're climbing up there, like, it is just an absolute pain sometimes when you're down low to be able to find exactly where you want to go. This is actually a place where gyroscope aiming might have been somewhat useful. Just trying to ping that thing. Just as many as I can actually see from up here. I'd say neighbor has this game. All we do is just get these 100 damage sick weapons and dupe them. The main thing that I've gotten with the 100 damage is like, say, the Lionels who dropped that two-handed large kind of gold mace thing. There's one tower per map segment. But I won't be able to see the other ones from up here. There's the other half of the mountain the way. Yeah, I seen a video. One of the things that actually made me want to play this was watching a kind of, I want to say, glitch video. But there was a guy who dropped down. Oh, pretty cool. Yeah, on my main save file for this, I have like a Raider class armory of like weapons inside that house that you can build. But it's yeah, like that main version again that I'm playing isn't in Master Quest. So like there isn't really a whole lot you can, like, if I go into Ganon, I can kill him with like a couple of smacks of one. So they're not exactly incredibly useful. I guess you can use them to farm more weapons from Lionels. But I generally avoid glitches in games where, like, I'm just trying to think, is there any glitch that I make use of in this game? I don't think so. Not normally. Yeah, wrong one. It's not exactly right. But yeah, just it's been quite a while since I played this game like at all, so I had just kind of wanted to play it. Yay. I remember, do you have to actually freeze that after it rolls down, or is it going to just run up there? That's more than enough time to run up. I think it's a weapon, no, isn't it? It's like a hammer. Yeah, I know that there's a sledgehammer inside here, but I thought it was inside in that chest that you get it. Ah, there it is. Yeah, it's because you need it pretty much for doing this. Although I don't really want to damage the hammer, so. That should be more than enough to knock it off. Or not. Oh my god. Is it in a groove thing on the ground? But yeah, it was. I don't know if you've seen that video recently, but it was somebody doing a shot to kill a Guardian Sentinel from like halfway across the map, pretty much. It was pretty awesome. like involve firing off the set of arrows and then dropping down with the shield and bouncing off of somebody, flying across the map, and yeah, landing the shot directly into the Guardian Sentinel. It was pretty awesome. But like, yeah, it was quite a trick shot. I just want to like get through this game again, but it just reminds me of how big a world this is when I actually look up the stats and I'm like, I've got 3 hearts and I need to get it to like, yeah. Uh-oh. As much as I use this for durability, I'd nearly pick up the hands just to like smack that rock with and not break my other stuff. Just remember, can you get... Is it actually possible to get up to the top of the freezing place from here? Or is it easier to go back around? Awesome torch. But yeah, it's been like literally 2 years since I played this game. Like when the DLC came out for it, I effectively just bought it just as a kind of a thank you for making such an awesome game. Like it wasn't I didn't do pretty much any of the, like there's trials for the Master Sword. One of the main kind of things, Ivan, that people like need to kind of start farming, because I noticed like when I put up that video on my try-in getting into the 3 stars, like so many people on that mentioned the fact of, oh, I haven't even like started on this yet. And yeah, like that car is it's required to be at 4 stars, I'm pretty sure, for one of the seasons down the road. And it's like, yeah, if people don't have that some way started now, like they're absolutely completely out of luck for it. Well, without probably having to buy the thing. But I'm not sure about the Porsche season. I so wish I just had like targeted that map, this thing, and put a tag on it earlier. I know it's somewhere up here. I can see if I just climb the mountain, I'll be able to spot it from... Because I don't think it's on top of the mountain. So cool, the like amount of kind of like buried things and items in areas. I like this one, but I don't really have the gear to hang about. Need my paraglider so I can escape. I don't think it's up on top of this. But this should allow me to see where the thing is. Hello, annoying dude. I did know about that. Oh. Oh, cool. I did not know that you could get that this way. I thought the only way to get that was by, yeah, getting the actual items and stuff for his meal thing that he wants. This game, so much to do. The only problem is the fact that, like, what? Dude's in way. I'm saving before I bounce my head off the mountain again. Useful pot lid. And enemies trying to beat me with ice. Nice. And now they have explosives. And now they've set themselves on fire. Oh, and now they're coming for me. I love this game. Yeah, I completely got lucky kind of on the snowballs to not actually get beaten by them. Like, there's been so many times where I've been playing this game before, and just like, you go into an area, yeah, sometimes they're dumb, but like, I don't know, it's funny at times when, I don't know if you've ever, like, when you're fighting them, if you see them where they're near metal weapons and there's lightning, and just seeing one pick it up and be like super happy, and then just get blasted by lightning. I forgot, what was the last try? Oh, the ice. Makes sense. Ice. Yeah. But yeah, even like I'd say probably the first time everyone did that, unless you've seen a video of it beforehand, the first time anyone sees like lightning in this game will be when you're walking around in an area and you've got metal stuff on your back, and then suddenly you're dead. I don't remember this one, but like, I know for a load of the trials they add in little sentinel robot things. Or the guardians, I mean, more so. I wonder. Why was there discovery music for that? I didn't discover. I don't feel like I've earned that discovery music. Aye. Hello. Yeah. How was close to just one-shotting me. I'm so not in the mood for dying to that thing. But I'm gonna have to kill it. Not like that, I'm not. Oh. Yeah, did I mention it's been a while since I played this? But yeah. But bombs aren't going to do a lot to that thing's health. Yeah, that has tons of health. I'm just trying to remember, is there a way of like crushing it with the with this, or just even bringing it to this side and then locking it out? Because I know that like most of the time you just want to kind of avoid stuff. Come on. Come, no, don't shoot me. Like if I can get it to come to this side, then I'll just close the gateway behind it. That. Come on. You can fit through. Ah. Fat bot. But I'm pretty sure if I can like get it to come through to this side, because that thing does have. Like it has a lot of health, and it's quite dangerous for somebody with 3 hearts when it can take 1.5 of those. But I don't think it's gonna come through there. Or else I can just I'll try bombs. Oh no, that doesn't have a lot of health. Although it does if it plays incredibly defensively. Well, at least it died. I do like how like you have to use so much more of the game mechanics in this to like try and survive anything. Like I think if you came into master mode first, like something like that's just game over, because like I was thinking if I had used ice to try and block it off inside in this corridor, like it would have been able to hold it down there, but at the same time I wouldn't have been able to use the ice then here where I actually needed to like prop up these towers without freeing the bot. Oh, I didn't even need to make like a bridge. I could have just put one. So when I'm trying to decide between like a torch that has like some durability missing off of it and a traveler's spear with 3 attack power. I'm just thinking I want to log into my other account and just like yeah, massacre things with ancient weapons. I do have Amiibo, but you need to reach a certain point in the game before you can even do that to give yourself some weapons. Like I have Ganon, I have the Ganondorf figure. Ooh, and I'm apparently quite hungry. But yeah, I have the Ganondorf figure, which gives you a chance at getting like a cool sword. But yeah, I don't have the position yet in the game where I can actually get that. Like you have to reach a certain point before the game tells you like, oh, you can use Amiibo in this. Goodbye, Sage. I'm sorry I killed you. And yeah, I can finally get a 4th heart. Like my strategy for this game was always just a case of get as many hearts as possible to try to get the Master Sword, and then yeah, stamina it up. But like just getting by stamina challenges with the foods and stuff that you can use. Paraglider. You have to meet him, don't you, at the Temple of Time or so? Imagine the Temple of Time. I'll see you there. You understand? Yes. Hey, he said earlier he didn't know how fast travel worked. Lying old man. / ghost. I'm sure I'm going to nail this jump and perfectly land in that icy water. Oh. Without the paraglider, I feel like absolutely... yeah. It just doesn't feel right. I so nearly jumped off of a thing a while ago and nearly just killed myself instantly because like, I was like, I'll just jump off and I don't have it. Why? But like, I'm just fast traveling. Shrine of Resurrection. Like, I love the physics in this. Yeah, it's perfect. Just whoop it, gone. Bye. I'm sure it was probably something absolutely rubbish. I'm not gonna die to find out what it was. Like, I'll come back later and die to it then. Can you get... I know there's like a Korok seed dude inside here, but I think you have to have left the plateau for that. No. He not here yet. But like, if you're playing this food truck, you've played this a bit, I take it. But like, when you're playing this, like, say, my first goal thing when I get off the plateau is always to just go for the to try to unlock like the fairy shrines around the place and oh, wrong sword. But like, I honestly like never looked up if that was the best way to go about the game. Are my bladed beetles back? Nope. I don't think so. That's one of the things where I was like kind of like open to backseat gaming suggestions in this, because my idea was just to get off the plateau and then go and try and like get fairy shrines, but more so also there is one thing that I definitely want to get as fast as possible, and that's the there's a ruin thing that you can get from the DLCs where you put it down the ground and effectively you can teleport back to it wherever you want. Like, you can make a shrine teleport for yourself anywhere. And yeah, that is a thing I definitely would make use out of in like playing through this. No. Yeah, is it called travel medallion or so? Oh, I'd actually have the stuff to take that dude now, wouldn't I? And there's like potential of arrows and stuff nearby him. I could have just gone in the front door. No, you don't. I'm looking at my weapons like, which is the worst one? They're all awful. Crazy as well with the Switch's power, how good the lighting and stuff is in this game. The fact that it's all like dynamically done. That's so class. Like just where you can see the stuff. Yeah, it didn't last too long with the claymore. Just like bang. I could have just done a stealth. Although, maybe. I don't know. I failed at every attempt at stealth so far in this game. Give me a heart. Like, it's kind of torn a small bit, the fact that, like, heart containers don't really allow you to escape and run away from stuff, and they don't let you climb further. And I guess in this mode as well, heart containers aren't going to keep me alive too long when it comes to a fight that's going badly. But I do kind of need a basic amount of health, I find. Oh, old man, you so crazy. Yeah, he's just like off that ledge. There was a suggestion to go and kill him a while ago. I did not take it. It's like down there, area. It doesn't appear to have loaded in. Oh no. There it is. He's got like a two-handed mace as well. Like, you could never ever kill that. Like, not ever. Like, yeah, like he would just have so much health. Like if you attacked him with every single weapon that was on the plateau, you still wouldn't be able to kill him, I think. Why though? But like you can't deflect his damage. He looks so badass. Just the armor and stuff.
The great calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path. Lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form.
No, paraglider.
One must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation created the horror you see now.
I didn't actually realize.
Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation, born legends, fairies, and fairy tales. But there was also
Worth what? Trying to kill that Lionel thing?
the signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are
Like the weapon that you'd get from it would be, it would be useful, but it would like it's if you could kill him, the weapon would be useless anyway because like you're obviously it's not going to make much difference of weapons. Like, yeah, it would do because like it's a two-handed thing. It's probably not going to have an enchant on there, but like it would still be just incredibly powerful. But at the same time, if you could kill it, like you would have no real need of the weapon. Like you wouldn't need to have that weapon for that point in the game anyway, because you would just be that like there's certain skills that you get from this game where, yeah, it is just like, yeah, they're not like things you get out of a chest.
Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals.
The story of this game as well is pretty like on the light side, but it is still pretty cool.
With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify
Like
the princess.
it's definitely one where it's more just a case of like the majority of the story is just given to you by like, here's a completely destroyed town. It's like you have a fair idea what happened there. I think when it comes to like open world, it's definitely the king of like fully open world.
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle.
Maybe the second part of Ocarina of Time, Ionic Shock, like say from the point where you come out of the Temple of Time, and like the world is completely in bits. Not the young Link stuff, you mean?
And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
Because like in Ocarina of Time at the beginning, like you haven't lost, whereas in this you've absolutely. Yeah, it's like from that point where you come out and like that mountain is like got the ring of lava and stuff around it, and you're like, uh-oh, stuff's gone wrong. I'm just trying to think. You don't need to get like the diamonds, like the crystals that you did in Ocarina of Time, but at the same time, you need to. Well, you don't even need to free the beasts, I suppose. But then you can just skip all the story to this game, so that doesn't really count.
You fought valiantly, which fate took an unfortunate turn. And you were taken to resurrection. Here you now stand.
I guess they can get away with that cheekily by just saying, yes, the history in the Zelda games always repeats over and over again. So we're just using the same story again and again. It's fine.
As she works to restrain Ganon in Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once
Like, I played this game so much differently than speed running it food truck. Like yeah, but they can just use that same story when the entire idea is the fact that like every like age basically you're gonna have like Ganon will rise and a hero in a green tunic will like rise to fight against him with like a princess's assistance, like the 3 sides of the Triforce. But then like it's such a kind of a basic storyline when you look at it like that. It's like you could say technically that's the storyline of like all the Star Wars movies as well. In the fact that you've got a Jedi and you've got like a Leia type character who's there going, "You can do it," and like the evil like Sith. It is just a case of like you kind of need those three sides to a story. You need the hero, the villain, and the character to fight for, kind of, or just something to fight for.
Keep the slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Other games mixed up what happens. You've got a hat that talks to you, and now you're tiny. Yeah. You have a ghost train. Like, there's crazy things. But, like, at the same time, I guess they just thought, of every Zelda game, what was the best one? Paraglider. Goodbye, King. You gave me nothing. Oh. I have to look up how long is it until you can get to the dude that actually gives you like inventory upgrades. Like, if you, I don't know if you played it, Ionic Shock, but A Link to the Past is very, very, very similar as well to that. Like, in terms of the characters you're kind of going out to rescue. I wonder, that's one thing. Twilight Princess. Very strange that it hasn't like popped up on the Switch. Like, especially when there's already the HD remake is done from this game. From effectively the same console, like. I'm trying to think. Where to? I'm just going to effectively take a straight line to get that travel medallion. It's like one of the most useful items, I think. I'm good. R. Pot lid. That didn't work. Twilight Princess? Have you played the Link to the Past? Like, Link to the Past is completely free. I have to kill this because this is like essential. Even with the delay, not having. Oh. But like, A Link to the Past is a very, very good, but obviously kind of old. Like, it was the Super Nintendo game. There was definitely another one of those things around here, because two things shot at me while I was trying to get in. Where's your buddy? Oh no, that was the one that actually shot me when I was trying to go that way. Items. But like those sentinel things the first time you're playing through the game like are absolutely terrifying. Like all of the guardian stuff. It's kind of fun once you find out that like it can all be killed with a pot lid. Or a Boko shield. What's the flaw? It's like, I will say, like the first time I played through yeah, but it's pretty. Nothing wrong with a green Christmas elf. But like I genuinely wish that like this is one of those games that like you kind of go like, I wish I had amnesia. Because I know where like some of the key things are. Like it's been 2 years, but I still know if I run this direction, I'll get to the village. But also that there's the first Great Fairy Fort there, and that it's the pathway to the item that I'm looking at. Is he? He's one of Miyamoto's characters, isn't he? Elf on a franchise. Man, you're being a bit elfish. Elfist? Oh no. Sorry, bats. I'm gonna take a guess that you're not exactly a massive fan of the Lord of the Rings franchise. Just putting it out there. Like the thing that I really love about the Zelda games, and like it's kind of the case with a lot of older RPGs and stuff in general, is like what is, say, I thought that was a Lionel for a second. It doesn't have nearly anything that silly. Giant eagles. No. Oh my. No! I escaped the Great Plateau and I'm gonna get ganked by a goat and 2 bats. But say, yeah, the thing that I really, really love about this game and these kind of older games in general is like, what is the personality of Link? Like, say, if you think of Link as a character who's like adventurous and likes to go in different places and like search for clues and secrets and stuff like that, it's because that's kind of the way that you're playing the game. Like, if you were to just go from, like, if I went from here to this point exactly, and then from that point to the next yellow points that light up, like, that wouldn't be, yeah, he's just a completely silent character, and like, but that allows you, oh, meteorite. But that allows you to like play the character whatever way you kind of want yourself. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I am sorry, headphone users, and I'm never gonna be able to get to that. And gold, go away. Nah. Hello, Blader, by the way. I hope you are keeping well and finding something to do with Asphalt being absolutely a S-word show at the moment. Like, there's ruins there of like a little town thing. I don't think I've ever actually gone. I don't think I've ever gone into like the areas around here. I've gotten like all the shrines complete on the on my main channel. Main like account thing. Yeah, I seen that on Need for Speed. It was like half price during the Christmas sale, and now it's back to it again. Yeah, I seen that. Well, they're gonna change the stats on a couple of cars. The Ferrari FXXK is well due. It's like nerf as well. I seen that comment you left on the change. I had heard of some of those. So like when it comes to like cool-ish areas for items, I do remember the fact that the forest underneath here, if it's the one that I'm thinking of, is like absolutely laced with like really, really good cooking materials. Brilliant. Scarab beetle. The Drive Syndicate events that are on at the moment are just completely terrible. Like, I'm convinced in a way that they are just trying to get rid of some of the players. Like I said, just some of the older players who have like gotten their garage to be too powerful. I do think it is just a case of like this whole event is just a way to make older players stop so that they can start off the cycle again with like get some new players in and have them like just start selling really like mediocre cars. Well, you can clearly talk in this, I suppose, ionic shock, because of the fact that like you have the choice to make I suppose you have the choice to say like that you wanted the guy's paraglider, but at the same time, it's like in my head, that's Link just kind of gesturing like paraglider, and like the other questions that he asks him are like answerable with kind of yes no answers. So it could just be a case of like, are you going to head towards the castle to fight Ganon? Like, it doesn't take a voice to give a nod. But it's more just a case of like, yeah, when I'm playing this game, I definitely like, ah. Deflect an Octorok shot out of the air with a bomb. Like, I definitely think he's cool. The fact that like it is a blank slate, more or less. Like, he is just, yeah. It's that thing of like he is kind of what you make him to be. Even in the Link's Awakening game, if you steal from the shop, you are a thief for the rest of the game. I'm trying to think. Can you actually get up on top of that tower, or was there not? Food Truck, if you're still watching, you seem to remember a whole lot more about this game, but is there not something at the base of that tower that prevents it being climbed? That you need, like, something extra for? Or am I misremembering? Uh-oh. I was reading chat, and I just realized how strong current is in this water. Oh no. Don't. We cool. Don't mind me. No, 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 no. Maybe this is why I didn't climb this thing originally. I'm sure this is fine. I'm still just gonna get one arrow in the back that's gonna take 2.5 hearts. Freedom! I like the fact there's still horns going off in the background like, ah! I'm trying to think of times when Link actually talks in games. Like where he has to have said something. Because like most of the time, it's a case of where somebody just says something to him and he just goes like, Yeah, 24 hours, yes, maybe I could do that. Speed? No, clearly not. This is like stream 24 hours of remembering this game really badly and going, wait, can you go up here? Oh my god, there's fire. I'm dying. Like very slowly remembering. I don't even like know how long. I thought the start of the game would be a whole lot faster. Like getting the first 4 abilities. I was like, that takes about 20 minutes, doesn't it? And I was like, oh wait, no, it's in master mode. I can't go near anything and fight. Ah, the Lotus Elise. Yeah, he has to have said something. Unless he's just really, really agreeable. Ionic Shock, like where people, where somebody would just kind of like assume it's like he will help out. Like, come on, Ganon's coming. But it's hard to tell when you're talking about like an 8-bit or a 16-bit sprite. It's like you can't see the nod or so of him. Towers activated. Yay! This game is so pretty, considering how long this was in development hell as well. Because like it took so long to make, and they were making it for the Wii U for years and years and years. And then it's just like, oh, it's coming out for the Switch as well. And now it's amazing. The Lotus Elise Sprint is good in multiplayer. But if you're on Cairo or Scotland, any of the stages with long straights, because that's the thing, it's like it's down to the track as well. Like if you're on a stage like Scotland and you've got something like the Sart, like that's an amazing car. But if you're on a stage like Rome and you've got the Sart, you're doomed. Oh. Searching for shrines. Oh, cool. So I have the thing now where it like beeps if there's a shrine nearby, which will probably be all the time because there's going to be shrines. Just check something a second. Two hours. I did genuinely think that it would be about 20 minutes. Oh, that would be creep. Like, that just put a chill up my spine. Ionic Shock. It's just like... No. Was it? Is it canon? Because that's kind of creepy. I'm thinking, I know that there's a shrine up there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it now. And I know there's a shrine down there. And I could get to it now, but I don't want to be down low. But I can always just go and then go back around. Oh, that is creepy. Skeleton of your former self. I know the second name. He had like the video of here's why the Jesco, I think was it the Jesco event, but he's like it's one on why one of the things was a failure. He seems pretty cool. I've seen like one of the videos, if that's the guy I'm thinking of, where it was like here's why this event absolutely just was worthless. But I've said this a couple of times before, like I tend to generally try not to watch other Asphalt YouTuber channels just because I find myself to like I don't want to say copy them, but I would find it difficult to watch other YouTuber channels and to say like if oh no if they made a point about an abilities and an event, say for example, I would have difficulty in like making a video and then not making that same point, if that makes sense. Nailed it in one. I just noticed the fact that like my heating has not come on. And it's after the time when it should have come on. And it's making an unusual noise. Huh. That doesn't need to be slowed, I don't think. Damn it, I could have been on that instead of just watching to see like, oh yeah, that worked perfectly. Yay me. Aww. See, in my games of The Legend of Zelda, Link is a bit of a klutz who falls down cliffs. Yeah, and like, it's not even a case of like where I would watch the thing and go, oh, I really want to copy what he's saying. It's a case of, say, like, if I watch something and he made a point that was like something I would 100% like think to myself, I would think like, if I tree for tree, be on the platform. I would just kind of think to myself that like, oh, maybe I shouldn't then say that thing because of the fact that like it was a point that was made in somebody else's video, even though if the point was like 100% good and valid. Oh, cool, it's the first part of the climber's kit, and it's the first helmet I get. And I have a whopping 7 armor, so now I can only be like one shot almost immediately. I didn't actually see that you were typing in food truck, by the way. I was trying to like remember in my own head. I was like, there's a way of doing this, isn't there? But I'm thinking, do I need to reset that platform back to where it's like level now? Or can I get across to there? Whee! Success! Did I get the Rymac? I think we had a list on our server, and there was 23 people who had the Rymac, and like some of those spent one said he spent 300, another one who was talking to Ziggy said the fact that he spent closer to 4 figures, and I'm just like, that's insane. And like, it sounds bad to say this, but one of the reasons I did that mess around video at the New Year's thing was just kind of like, in case anyone saw the fact that like, oh, I didn't get the Rymac and thought, oh, I didn't get it because like I'm poor and can't get it. But it's more a case of like, I was going like, yeah, it's not a lack of money. I'm just like, I'm not paying €300 for a car in a video game. That's crazy. Like, that's just, I really don't think anyone should. I'm very, very kind of like, I'm not in the slightest bit like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't like give the game some money, but this is just yeah, it's like, I even said, it's just too much changing. But why would you bother to spend 4 figures on any car in any video game? And like, at some stage, the servers for Asphalt 9 will... Is that nearby to where I am, food truck? I remember I did actually get that. I know it's just somewhere on the plateau, but I don't remember exactly where. The Just Go is cool. Like, I just love the Bugatti Chiron just from like, I don't know, just like, I have it like from my club name. I love Top Gear, and for me one of the coolest things in Top Gear, Or Zelda Knight's Link. Oh, that's quite a distance away, isn't it? That's like in the... Is that in the middle area? Like in front of... There. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I seen it for Ford. Like I seen somebody talking about spending 16 grand on the DS3. That Phantom Armor thing, I'm almost not gonna go for that because I think it looks awful. Can I get a trick shot with some bombs? I will again point to the fact that it's been 2 years since I played this. I should just get a sign that says it's been 2 years. Don't make me tap the sign. Well, maybe my Link is a vegetarian. I'll just discard the meat. From the way I haven't been able to kill a single like animal that's dropped meat so far, you'd think so. They did even like think about that in this game, which I thought was kind of cool. Like that's one of the reasons why there's things like spicy. No. Like that's one of the reasons why you've got stuff like the spicy peppers, as opposed to needing to get the summer butterflies. Like you can get through this game, I think, as a vegetarian. Like you almost always have your vegetable options for the different things that you need to achieve. Oh, is it just like to spam the whistle as you run? I remember that like... Oh no, that's the wrong button. Yeah. Because I actually have the jump button swapped and it makes that very, very more difficult to do. What? But this character is awesome and mischievous and a klutz who can kill any animals. And he nearly just fell to his dead. Again. Oh, please have enough stamina to climb up there. Oh, no, I got some stamina food. Maybe this Link is just a perfect representation of those characters, though, Ionic. Like... Gotcha. I'm ending my vegetarian run. Woohoo! It's meat. Oh my... People outside. Not even supposed to be people outside. This is gonna go bad. This restless cricket will help. Oh. I love the fact that like the game freezes. I love the fact that the game freezes on the shot, but like the fire keeps burning on Link's corpse. It's just like, at least his body gets to burn. And yeah, I know how to do the I do know how to do the parry. It's just been quite a while. And I do find that like the I don't know, it seems to sometimes like to get the grab. Fairy. Oh no, that just means I'd waste a fairy if I get shot. Yeah, I know, like I said, Oh, I have played through it, but monster. Uh-oh. Did not help the fact that shield was made out of wood. Weird angular laser. I'm so out of practice with this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get like 3 in a row on this thing. Do you ever play what was I going to say? Do you ever play, say, the likes of Minecraft in that case? Say for the way Steve is sort of similar. Like in the fact that like he doesn't really say or do anything and you have to make the game up yourself. All the bits are just going to fall off the cliff. Must get pieces. Not a single useful item. Yes, killed it though. I'm back, baby. Now time to get killed by geese and a bat. Oh. Keys and geese. Wait. No. Pixelated graphics. Like Minecraft has pixelated graphics, but that game world does look really, really nice though, I think. Like it is just a case of that's the styling that it's using. Oh, he got his head back on. I'm still generally going the right way. Mostly. Wow. It's kind of worrying me a tiny bit, the fact that there's like lots of fairies appearing here. I'm kind of thinking the game is just going to kill me. Oh, and that's my horses. I don't think I can get them with my amount of stamina, unless I'm mistaken. The FXK shouldn't be as good as it is, though. Like, it should be the second worst A rank or S rank car. Yeah, like the acceleration is just wrong in that car. The only thing is like at the start on the Switch, they were selling the FXK for 90. I think was it 99 quid or so, or over 9,000. I don't have like a little visor thing that I can crush on my hand. I love like how detailed the maps are in this once you actually get access to them. Like if you played through this game before, like you can pretty much visualize yeah, the towns and stuff from those from the map. Huh. Just need a reminder of which way I need to come into it from. I hear Guardian music. Oh. I could use a Guardian core. Don't run away. The lighting effects in this game look so cool when it flashes out. Aye. I know you can like break their legs as well. Hey, core. You can break their legs when they're like in that fizzing animation just before they pop. But if you do it, yeah, with my weapon, they're probably not going to actually break fully. And this is the only sword that I have still. I've killed some guardians, but still I don't have a sword that's not a rusty piece of metal. Meteor! Dang it. There's no way, I don't think I can travel that far. Because like if I had the fast travel points over there. And yeah, it's that green thing that's over there. And mate was telling me, I think it was that, where there's like a bunch of ghosts. And he was talking about it. I was like, I've never actually went there. Sci-fi and fantasy. You've got robots. When you say sci-fi and fantasy, it's like you get that all the time, and even Star Wars and stuff has that. Like you've got like giant flying like death machines in space, and at the same time it's like the main characters all fight with swords. Like sword fighting main characters in a fantasy game are tight. Stupid bats. It's weird as well. It's like the music throughout the game is pretty awesome. Like I know there isn't, so to speak, music. Uh-oh. Wait, horses don't attack. And there's my stomach reminding me that it's been 2 hours. What I might do is get to the village. And yeah, I might stop for a bit at least at that. I am really enjoying playing through this some. Ow. Why? Horse. What? Just why? Too slow. The first animal I kill is still not gonna be a horse. Nah. The Zenvo's cool, but I don't know if you noticed like how like some people just cannot seem to drive that in the multiplayer, and I don't know, is it because people aren't used to like having a 6-star car for the first time. It's weird though. Horse? What's going on? I was thinking, is it one of these? It would be the one with the arrows all around the side of it. Don't kill the horse? I don't think I can. I seem pretty like, unless it's a giant guardian robot, it's like marked by the arrows, but unless it's like some of the hardest enemies in the game, I seem completely inept at being able to kill anything or climb that fence. I'm just going down here for my story, and then I am going to, I need to get myself some food. We should go up there and loot those arrows. They'd be pretty powerful. I'm trying to think why they're freaking out. I'm just like, don't freak out. But I don't really mind though, like mixing genres enough. Because if it was like, if this story was just basically Robin Hood, but with Ganon around the place, like it's one of the main parts of the story is like the giant robot parts that the enemy is. Like it's not just a case of that the Sentinels are mixed in for no reason. Philly Swift? Who? Apples. See, because I'm thinking, like, in this town, I kind of want to go and make some food, sell some food, and if I make food, and I'm actually hungry in real life, what's going to happen is I'm going to be exceptionally hungry in my video game. A man! Is that an elf? No! Ionic Shock will hate them. I don't know Flex Tape. I feel like there's a bunch of references I'm missing out. Now I feel bad. I love, like, it's kind of, I forgot how nice the lighting and stuff in this game looks. Just, even when, like, Link pushes in the door, it's just the fact that the shadows on the ground. And, like, lighting up the beams of timber and stuff like that. That's really awesome. I do agree that it's, like, quite the like strange thing to have, but that's the same thing you could say about like a movie like Joel. It's just like it's a horror movie about a shark, and it's like, oh, what's the solution? Move away from the water. Oh well, the movie's over, credits roll. It's just like some things you have to just have that suspension of disbelief completely and just go with it. have lost my memory, old face. What I was actually thinking of doing was possibly like, since it's after midnight here and the multiplayer stuff is reset, what I might do is go and grab some food. Like, I'm gonna stop this once I pretty much get the story here from this person, or just the next quests. So what I'm gonna do is I'll stop this, maybe get some food, and might jump on for a few races instead. You should see Ionic Shock, definitely, like, in when it comes to something like Minecraft. Like, in that as well, you do have the fact of, like, you've got axes, swords, and shields, but then also you've got, like, say, like, electricity in wirings and stuff, and yeah, you basically have, like, quite a lot of oh yeah, one of the pictures there from the field where you can actually visit that place now. It's so cool that there's like artwork in this game of other places in this game. You just need to be able to know and go and find it. It's so cool. But yeah, like, I know this is an unusual one of like a single player live stream, but hopefully, yeah, I will like to get back into this, say at a point, and just kind of yeah, take more kind of guidance and stuff on like where to go next. My rating at the moment in multiplayer 1 on the Switch is, I think it's somewhere around 7,000, just in and around there. So if people wanted to do a couple of races, so like it's 1:30 now, I'd probably take about like 25 minutes or so for food, and I'll probably jump back on and play some Asphalt 9 and get those multiplayer packs and stuff knocked out of the way. If people yeah, or whoa, not load, the other one, save. But yeah, if people watch this on video on demand and stuff, and yeah, I wouldn't mind like knowing a few comments to the effect of if people enjoyed or disliked this sort of content. But otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna go, like I said, and get some food, because my next aim in this game is to cook some of this stuff, and if I do that while being actively hungry, I will go mad, and that will make for a very unhappy stream. But Sound for joining us in the chat. If you're up for a couple of races and you do play Asphalt 9 on the Switch, yeah, like I said, in about 25 minutes I'll be jumping on for that. I would say sub button over my head, but there isn't, and I can't add one to a live stream. There's a sub button down there. You can click that and be awesome. And you mind yourself, guys. And it was nice talking to Ionic Shock. I don't think I've seen your name on comments before, but yeah, it's like some cool ideas on Legend of Zelda. Definitely like interesting. But I didn't know, like when you said that thing about the skeleton person, that literally put a chill up my spine of like, oh, hate stuff like that. But yeah, mind yourself, guys, and I'm gonna go and get myself some chicken sandwiches. All right, thank you for joining.